I'm gonna do the clap. That's the clap. Whew. My god, I'm sweating. Welcome everyone, Thayer here. I'm back. First video in several months and we're looking at a computer screen today. Yep. So, I'm doing something that many of you have already been seeing with different topics. Somebody has probably already done Magic before, but we are actually taking a look at tier lists. So we have a tier list here for all the Magic the Gathering blocks. And I'm gonna give them a rank from F to S, F being the worst and S being like special supreme tier. I haven't honestly played all of these blocks like in full, so with some of the older ones I'm gonna make an educated guess. And you know, feel free to jump me in the comments, harass me, attack me, all of that. I'm looking very much forward to reading all of it, but let's start off. So as we can see here, we have all the blocks. So let's just start from the beginning here. Almond Cat. Well, Almond Cat. God, it's so hot. Almond Cat was not great. I did not like the block at all. I'm putting that in D tier. If there was an E tier, I would probably put it there. But since D is like the worst while not being like catastrophic, it's probably D tier. It did have some cool cards, but you know, set was kind of garbage. I felt uninspired. Best thing about it probably was the story. Other than that, man, the set was not good. Battle for Zendikar. Probably F tier. Also had a few cool cards, but it had such, you know, expectations being Zendikar. Compared to the first Zendikar, this was trash, and that's why I put it in the F tier. It's really not good. It's kind of awful, actually. It was not very fun to play. I missed landfall so much, and when it arrived, I didn't care for it at all. Yeah, that's an F tier for story reasons as well. They should have focused on the plane and not the Eldrazi. Shadows over Innistrad. Now this one is kind of good. I kind of like this, especially like the theme, flavor, and story. I did like the set Eldritch Moon more than I did enjoy Shadows over Innistrad. But I'm gonna put it in the C tier, because it's a good set. It's not great, not terrible. It's a good set. It had some cool themes, Eldritch Moon being even cooler. I liked it. The artworks on the cards were good. There were a few cards that I really liked, you know, Archangel Avacyn and all those cards. So yeah, I think C tier is fair. Scars of Mirrodin. That's gotta be B tier, right? That was a good block. Yeah, it was a really good block. New for Exile being the best set in the block, but Scars, you know, it had good consistency overall. I really liked it. It was good. Cool cards, cool planeswalkers, cool story. Tempest. Now this is one of those I haven't actually fully played. I've only played with Tempest boosters in like drafts and everything, but judging from the cards, I'm gonna put it C tier. It's C tier. If you wanna like expand on that in the comments, please do, because I don't know a lot. Exelon. Exelon is probably C tier as well. Good artwork, cool cards. Wasn't super fun to play, but had some great flavor, good artwork. I enjoyed the set a lot, actually. That's a C tier for that one. Original Zendikar we have next. Original Zendikar. Wait, am I recording? I am recording. Yeah. Okay, great. Original Zendikar. Yeah, that's S tier. 3 fantastic sets. Some of the most recognizable cards ever. Fantastic story. Amazing world building. Probably one of the best world buildings like ever. It's amazing. It's like legendary. It's a legendary thing. Shards of Volara. B tier. Shards of Volara is it was really cool. Once again, I really like the color, the art. You know, some of the cards are super iconic. It was good. It was good. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I hope we can return to it. Set consistency was good. Yeah, I think they can expand even more on it. I love the shards. You know, shards is it's a cool idea. Kamigawa, next up. This is a controversial one. So set was super unbalanced, not very fun to play. But I liked the cards, and I love the themes. So I'm actually gonna put Kamigawa in C tier. Negative, well, everything about the gameplay and a lot of the card design. Positive, art, world, you know, theme, feeling when playing it. So it's a C tier. Next up, we have a recent one, Guilds of Ravnica. Guilds of Ravnica is B tier for me. It could even be A tier, but I think it was a great set. I think we got to see a lot of cool characters, and set consistency, great. War of the Spark was a super fun set, I think, with all the planeswalkers and everything. I think it was awesome. Lots of strong, powerful cards, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's B for me. Anything that could like push it. It even had Shocklands, you know. What could possibly push it to A tier? I'm not sure. Maybe even more of that classic Ravnica feel, but I don't even know how to acquire that actually. So B tier is fine for now. This is Ice Age. That's gonna go to F tier. I did not like those cards. Super boring. You know, a boring set. We can leave it at that. Once again, didn't play like draft or play standard or anything. But it's not cool. It's not cool. Original Innistrad. Some people are gonna put this in S tier. I'm actually gonna put this in A tier. A tier because of that middle set, you know. Innistrad, Avacyn Restored, great. Middle set, not very good. That's why it's not an S tier. Other than that, like the design of the like first and last sets, amazing, like mind-blowingly good, and everyone should play this. Draft was so much fun. It was great. It was a fantastic experience. Amazing like set design and world building, and you know, play on all those classic horror tales and everything. So yeah, it's a strong A. It's a strong. It could have been like S tier if only middle set was a little bit better. But it's gonna fall in A tier, and they should be proud of that because it's a fantastic set. Next up, we have Invasion. Invasion is gonna go to C tier for me. I don't think I'm gonna rate too many of the older ones like super high, because once again I think I need some personal experience with them to actually rate them that high. So this might be a little bit biased and unfair, but I did like the Invasion cards. They play good, some iconic ones. Enjoyed like the set design and everything. So I have fond memories of the cards from Invasion, so that's why I put it in the C tier, because I'm not sure how to judge it. Like if it should be better or should be worse, I'm not sure about that. That's determined by gameplay, and I don't know anything about that. Next set, Kaladesh. Kaladesh was fun. It was a fun set, well designed, a little bit overpowered, a little bit unbalanced with some of the cards, but overall, I'm gonna put Kaladesh in B tier, because I enjoyed the gameplay, I enjoyed the world building, set design, I enjoyed the story, I enjoyed like pretty much everything about it. Only thing keeping it from A tier is probably overpowered and unbalanced cards, which halted gameplay just a little bit. But I did enjoy it. The lands were great, you know. There was a lot of iconic stuff from Kaladesh. It was a good recent set. Let's move on. Let's not make this video 100 years old. Old, maybe long. I should say long. Constant Arkir, man, this was like the set Constant Arkir was amazing. It was so much fun. Fate Reforged, second set, not great, to be honest. Not fantastic. And Dragon's Tarkir was pretty good, but also not like on the level of Constant Arkir. Constant Arkir really did everything right with focusing on the clans, the 3 color pairs. That was what it was doing great. Fate Reforged didn't do that. Dragon's Tarkir didn't really do that either. They should have just kept with the 3 color thing throughout the entire thing. But I'm gonna put I'm gonna put Constic here in... That's hard. B or A tier? B tier. I'm gonna put it in B tier. Like, the set Constic here was like A or even S tier. It was amazing, so much fun. Fetch lands, you know, all of that. But it's because of those two last sets that it falls a little bit. It falls a little bit. I love Collected Company, don't get me wrong, but some of the cards, there was a lot of like underpowered, kind of boring cards in the second two sets, but Cons was, oh boy. Moving on. Lorwyn. Yeah, that's a solid S tier. Lorwyn is amazing. Lorwyn is... Should I put Lorwyn in A tier? I'm gonna put Lorwyn in A tier. It should possibly be S, but I can't rate. We have a couple of S's coming up. Wait. Yeah, I forgot. We have returned to Ravnica 3 times. I was so confused. Lorwyn, fantastic design, fantastic. Like all of the sets were. I think they put Lorwyn block as they don't have Eventide separate, right? No, it's more than an Eventide then, and I enjoyed Lorwyn more than Eventide. If Eventide was a little bit better, maybe it should have been S tier, but gameplay was amazing, super iconic cards, introduction of Planeswalkers, really cool. I love the fairy tale vibe and so much good artwork in this set. The thematics and you know everything was just it was amazing. It was like an amazing time of Magic design because all of the blocks coming out during that time period was just insane. Lorwyn was great. Now we have Mirage. Once again, I don't know much about Mirage, you know. I think it was pretty cool. But I'm still gonna put it in C tier because I don't have any nostalgia for it. I'm too young. I think that Mirage is a pretty good and beloved set. I'm not 100% sure, but it has some cool cards that I enjoy, and I think that the block design was pretty good for being the early days of Magic. So let's leave it at that. C tier, good. Mercadian Masks. Now I enjoyed Mercadian Masks. Like I have actually played like a couple of drafts Mercadian Masks, and it's cool. It's dope. Like a lot of super iconic and cool cards from the set. So, but once again, I don't know if I can move it up to like compared to like Constic here, because I've had so much like experience and fun with it. But I'm gonna put Mercadian Masks in B tier anyway, because it was good. It was really good. I mean, I had a lot of fun with it. Maybe I should move it down to C tier, but I'm gonna like check everything in the end and see if I can rearrange some things. Moving on, Mirrodin. D tier. Super unbalanced, pretty much ruined Magic. Some cool cards for sure, and I do enjoy the Mirrodin plane. I think they did a much better job with Scars of Mirrodin though. But for this block, all sets were overpowered, pretty stupid, broken. They tried a lot of things that were quite dangerous for Magic set design. So I'm gonna put it in D tier because it was not fun to play. Not at all. Odyssey. Odyssey also goes to C tier. Maybe I enjoyed Odyssey even more than Mercadian Masks though. I'm not sure about that. But once again, it's cool. I like the entire storyline going on with those sets. So that's gonna be C tier for me right now. I think one thing that they have done better nowadays compared to the old days is like incorporate even more of this super thematic story theme. They have a lot more effort putting into world building, and that's why I rank some blocks, newer, more modern blocks higher. But I think they really like hit the nail in the coffin, like around from 2005 to 2009, maybe 2010. That was like the golden era of Magic. But Odyssey, C. Onslaught. It's Onslaught, right? Yes, it's Onslaught. Onslaught. That's gotta be B tier though. Super cool cards. A lot of cool cards in Onslaught. Story great. I have a lot of C and B tier blocks, but yeah, Onslaught. Onslaught is good. I mean, it's good. Let's leave it at that. Now, moving on. Original Ravnica. Can you guess? Yeah, of course you can. S tier. Original Ravnica is unforgettable. It's the best block, magic block of all time. Like hands down, no questions asked. It's perfect. It's honestly perfect. The cards, the art, the world building, the guilds, the themes, the gameplay. It's perfection, honestly. I mean, all of the sets from Ravnica, Guild Pact Ascension, they were all borderline flawless, and it is the best set that has ever been designed. Like, hands down, it's so good. It's so good. Moving on, Return to Ravnica. Now, Return to Ravnica goes into B tier for me as well. I really loved the set, like Return to Ravnica. Dragon's Maze is what sucked. Like, Gate Crash, good. Guild to Ravnica, no. Return to Ravnica, God. Return to Ravnica, fantastic. Dragon's Maze sucked. It would have been A tier if it wasn't for like Dragon's Maze ruining everything. But you know, they had the Shocklands, they had the fun cards, the gameplay was amazing, Standard during this time was amazing. It was super fun to watch, super fun to play, I loved it. But Dragon's Maze, you know, sorry Dragon's Maze, but you suck, you're the worst set. If I do another tier list based on sets, it goes to the bottom. Let's go from this side, let's go with Ursus Saga. A tier. Ursus Saga is amazing. It's super iconic. It's the best old, like pre-modern set block. It is overpowered for sure. It is overpowered, but this type of overpowered I didn't experience all too much of, and the cards are great, and you know, the entire storyline with Ursa and everything is so cool. It's one of the most iconic Magic stories. Ursa, like the dude Ursa is in the block name, in the set names. He's super iconic, he's great, he's awesome. So it's an A, it's an A. Then let's, Theros. Theros goes into C tier. I enjoyed the set Theros. I did not enjoy Born of the Gods at all. Journey to Nyx was fine. But it's like, I loved the Greek thing. I had a lot of fun with the block. But there was something missing, especially from Born of the Gods. It was a weak set. Not a lot of good stuff, lots of bad stuff. And not a lot of fun, honestly. Not a lot of fun. So it's C. It's C. And the last and final block, Time Spiral. That's an S tier for Time Spiral. Time Spiral is insane. Time Spiral is, well, it's my second favorite after original Ravnica. But Time Spiral, god damn, it was so good. Time Spiral, Planar Chaos, Future Sight, those three sets were like also borderline flawless. They were so good. It's amazing. It's insane how good they were actually. And just the innovation with the sets, the themes, the world, this throwback vibe of everything, the retro, the mechanics were good, super interesting. Future Sight was crazy strong as well, but so much fun, the different border cards and everything. Time Spiral is like a set that I wanna do another one of those. I think Dominaria, we're actually missing Dominaria from this list. I realize that now. Dominaria counts as a block. I mean, it's a standalone set, but it's still a block. Dominaria is great too, but like Time Spiral is the original of that, and it's insanely good. So looking through this list, I actually think we're gonna push Mercadian Masks down to C tier, and Tempest down to D tier. Yeah, I think this is like my final list. I think there's not a lot of Fs, but those two down there definitely deserve it. Almond Cats might even be an F as well, but I'm gonna give it some credit. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with this list actually. I think Zendikar, Time Spiral, and Ravnica block, the originals, are the best blocks ever. I think A is strong and good and fair as well. I mean, might push Shards of Volara up to A tier, but I'm pretty happy with how everything looks right now. If you agree, disagree, leave a comment down below. Let me know. Let me know if you also want me to do more of these tier lists. I think this is fun, and it's a video that I can definitely like do in between busy days. I enjoy it. So if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment, show me your tier list for blocks. I really want to show. I really want to like know how you rank everything. Let's get a discussion going, you know. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm back. There's some updates coming soon to the channel. It's gonna be great, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye bye.